do a quick tutorial today about my facial masks. I've had a couple questions from people about the best way to use them, and there are different answers depending on your skin type. So I want to just go over it really quickly. My skin reacts to basically everything, including stress, anger, frustration, happiness, sadness. It's great. Really, you just have to look at my skin to see how I'm feeling that day. And if it's pink, that means I'm feeling something. I use the calming facial mask probably about once a week or so to kind of calm down my skin and help take some of the rosacea down. It is a blend of whole goat milk, colloidal oatmeal, which holds in moisture, and coconut milk. So it's a really, really soothing, totally natural combination. There's a little bit of Manuka honey in there. So what I usually use, and I offer on my, as a suggestion on the masks, is raw honey, yogurt, or just water. So I'm going to show you quickly the differences. I like to use like organic raw honey, which costs a fortune, but is amazing. My skin loves honey. Honey is so, so gentle. It holds in moisture. So it's a really nice way to make sure that your skin is holding on to the nutrition that you're giving it. Yeah, we're gonna go with about a half a teaspoon per mask. This is 2.5 ounces. So just a teeny little bit. So we'll start with the regular honey. This is the regular honey. This is going to give you a pretty thick consistency. It's going to be a little harder to keep on your face. We're just going to kind of mix it all up like this. And then we're just going to, here, I'll do my sensitive part. So it's a nice thick paste. This is maybe half a teaspoon of honey on there too. It's holding on pretty tight. What I actually prefer to do, because I like it to be a little bit thinner than that, because this can drip down, is add just a teeny bit of water to it as well. Mix that together. And then, I can't tell which side of my face I'm writing on here. And then it goes on just a little bit smoother, and it's gonna not drip as much. I also make sure I use a filtered distilled water, because the water that comes out of my faucet is like pea colored and it smells like a dragon's butt, so I don't recommend that. You can also use yogurt. I recommend using a Greek yogurt. You want to get one that doesn't have any sugar, so just a non-flavored, plain, yeah, see how that's dripping a little bit? I mean, it's okay. Non-flavored, plain Greek yogurt. I'm not going to use the yogurt on my face because it makes my face angry. I have had complaints that it's a little bit cold too. I'd leave it out for room temperature. It does have all the nutrition that comes with a hefty dairy product. So it does give your skin a little extra nutrition. My skin doesn't like it. It doesn't like anything. I'm not going to argue with it. I do like using it. And it smells really good when you put honey especially. The other mask I have is the cleansing mask. These are dirty because I use them and they're in my cupboard. So a cleansing mask is going to be better for oily skin, for breakouts, for blemishes, because it's made with a lot of charcoal, clay, things that are going to pull moisture and impurities out of the skin. So if your skin's already dry, you probably don't want to use this mask. I use this one on my T-zone, which gets a little bit oily, or I will dab a little on a blemish before I go to bed at night, and that will dry it up. My recommendation is if you have really oily skin, like really oily skin, and you want to dry your face out, just to mix it straight with water. So we got about half teaspoon of mask and about a teaspoon of water in there. If you put too much water in there, you're going to have like a drippy liquid that's not going to be very satisfying. And I just paint it onto the oily spots. If you have oilier skin, you could use a little bit more. Also, it looks cooler. And this is going to dry up super fast. So just leave it on until it dries and then rinse it off. And you can follow up with a moisturizer if you need to. Unless you're doing just like a little blemish, and then just leave that on and wash it off in the morning as normal. I like to also mix this with honey if I'm feeling it, and a little bit of water to thin it out. There's a cat behind my stove. Alright, so this is mixed with a little bit of honey and water to show you how that goes on. So this is not going to really dry up. You're going to just leave it on about 10 minutes or so and then wash it off. The water itself will dry up automatically. Sometimes it's fun just to put it on your face because then your face is a different color. But that's it. Basically what it comes down to is, do you want to dry your skin? Use a little bit of water. Do you want to hydrate your skin? Use a little bit of honey. Do you want to nourish your skin and don't mind a little bit of cold? Use the yogurt. Cleansing mask is to pull impurities. Calming mask is to calm your skin down.